3 unexpected signs that your manifestation is actually right around the corner, and all you got to do is a couple of quick things to make sure you let it in so that the law of attraction can be working for you. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you three signs that you may have been missing, which now after this video you're going to be more aware of. So when these signs come up in your life, you'll actually be able to see them, be grateful, be excited in the knowing that actually that indicates that what you've been wanting to manifest is actually unfolding, that the universe has indeed been listening to you, and that if you just continue to keep your vibrations in a really good, positive place, then you can see the manifestation come to fruition and achieve everything that you want in life. If you have been feeling stuck, if you feel like you have been on the verge of manifesting stuff, but then it's just all fallen through, then this information is going to be particularly useful for you, because actually, maybe you just need to make a few small adjustments and the universe will finally be able to get that manifestation from like almost a thing in your life to boom, being your reality right now. So the first hidden blessing in disguise that you may have experienced multiple times in your life is that if you are experiencing a loss at the moment, there's a good chance that that is actually a sign that your new manifestation is on its way. Maybe you're thinking, but that doesn't make sense. But I thought the universe is good. Why do I have to lose stuff to get stuff that I want? Well, think about it this way. You need to create space in your life to allow new things in. And often we are very detached to people or objects that are actually manifestations from our past, right? Everything around you right now, who you are right now, the people who are in your life right now are actually manifestations that you attracted in the past. And they're still currently here because you're on the same vibrational frequency as them. But let's say if you have declared that you want to reach the next level in your life, some of those people and some of those things may not be a vibrational match to that next level in your life. So if you find yourself losing a friend, or, you know, losing money, or losing a job, or, you know, you were really excited about an opportunity and then it fell through. I've experienced that so many times, by the way. I just wanted to add that in there. Actually, from now on, you can choose to look at it as a blessing. Okay, so just before Christmas, it seemed like everything in my life was falling apart, falling through. I was camping at the hospital with my grandma for about 10 days as we were saying goodbye to her. She was coming to the end of her physical life experience, and it was a very hard time. And in that same week when I was in hospital, I received a phone call from one of my business partners who said that he would no longer be wanting to work together, which was a massive, massive shock at the time. And I, obviously, as you guys can imagine watching this, we all have a choice as to how we respond to all of these things that happen to us, or actually that are happening for us in our favor at all times. So I think a previous version of me would have probably, you know, broken down and just thought, why is everything happening to me all at once? But this new version of me was thinking, okay, there's a lot of things changing right now. Honestly, that was my first reaction when in this 1 week period, all of this stuff was changing in my life. And I hadn't planned for any of this stuff to happen. I didn't want any of this stuff to happen, but it was all happening, right? So when all of these undesirable things were happening all at once, I genuinely am so proud of myself, because the conclusion that I came to first was, wow, okay, I guess I'm experiencing a lot of shifts right now. And I got not excited, but I got optimistic about what is the universe creating space for? By these people leaving my life, what is around the corner? What is going to fill this space that's suddenly being created all at once? And first up, I just want to say to you that when you react or when you respond that way to unexpected losses in your life, you bounce back so much faster. You don't end up going down a spiral of negative emotions. And as a result, you can much more easily maintain a high vibration. And when you sustain a high vibration, as you know, if you're familiar with the law of attraction, then you're far more likely to end up then, manifesting things and bringing things into your life. And as a result of that, actually, you can only connect the dots looking backwards. And since I experienced that period of great loss, so far in 2020, my life has been filled with so many next level people. Like, I've developed new friendships with people who have so much to pour into this new version of me, like friends who understand me and life on such a highly spiritual level, friends who just brand new quality friends. And I'm like, wow, this is a reflection of the new level of me. And new business opportunities have popped up since then. New business partners have totally risen out of nowhere since then. And my businesses have grown also. So now it's up to you whether you connect the losses that I had before Christmas and the growth that I've had after Christmas. It's entirely up to you. I'm choosing to look at it that way because that reinforces my belief that every loss is actually the universe always working in my favor. So, second unexpected sign that the universe is actually bringing you everything that you want. And that is that you may start to be invited to, or you may start to be offered all sorts of strange opportunities, okay? So maybe, for example, you have never gone rock climbing before in your life, and one of your friends is like, mate, you should totally come rock climbing with me. It would be so much fun. You'll love it. And you're there thinking, I've never thought about rock climbing before in my entire life. Is it even something that I really want to do? I guess it'll be fun, but I could also just stay at home and chill or do some work or whatever, right? If you have asked for some new, let's say you've asked for your soulmate to come into your life, and then you've got one of your friends who's inviting you to rock climbing, trust that process, because maybe when you go rock climbing, you're going to meet your soulmate, or you're going to meet someone who's connected to your soulmate. Do you see what I mean? The universe is always looking for ways to connect you to what you want. It's always looking for actually the path of least resistance and the shortest path to help you get from where you are to where you want to be. The only thing that slows the process down or blocks the process is us, when we're still operating on old thought processes, which tend to be programmed as, no, I'm not going to do that. No, it's something different. I'm not going to do it. No, it's something new. I don't want to do it. And maybe you think, actually, I'm quite a positive person. That's fine. You can still be a positive person, but just think, how many times do you say yes to brand new things that you are totally unfamiliar with? This is not a criticism, because as human beings, we are naturally wired to say no to anything that is different or unfamiliar to us. Why? Because way back in caveman times, any territory that was unknown, any forest that you'd never been to before, any berry that you'd never seen and you'd never eaten before was a potential risk where you might end up poisoning yourself, or you might end up going to a territory that's filled with saber-toothed tigers or whatever. So as a result, the human race, the humans who survived, and we are the descendants of the ones who survived, right? That's evolution. So our descendants were the type of people who had that part of the brain that said no to anything that was unfamiliar or scary or different to them, okay? But the good news is, in this day and age, it's good to still be careful. I'm not saying go out there and take risks. I'm not saying meet up with strangers on the internet. I'm not saying that, okay? But what I am saying is, if one of your friends invites you to do something that you've never done before, and it's safe and it's healthy and it's legal, why not do it? listen to your brain, observe the fact that it's talking you out of doing something that might just be a fresh opportunity that could open up a whole new bunch of people and opportunities in your life, and dive in and go for it, because that might be an unexpected sign that the universe is delivering what you want and it's right around the corner. Okay? And the third and final unexpected sign from the universe that your manifestation is on the way is you get hit with a bunch of new challenges and life gets really, really hard. The universe is always watching us, and the universe is always going to provide us with the things that it knows we're ready for. Okay? So if you're there, let's say you're in business, right? Like me. And you want your business to 10x itself, to multiply its growth by 10 times. Okay? The only thing between now and 10xing your business is your growth in between those things. Because let's say if the universe just went like a fairy godmother just granted you that wish and instantly 10x'd your business, would you have the skills, the ability to stay calm, the organization of your accounts in place? Would you have the setup that would be able to cope with a business that's 10 times bigger than yours currently is? Okay? Or even if you're not in business, if you want your dream body overnight, okay? Do you have the healthy habits, the discipline to exercise that you would need in order to sustain that dream body of yours? Or if you want that perfect soulmate of yours, are you emotionally stable enough to sustain a solid, amazing relationship? Are you happy enough in yourself to be able to then sustain a relationship that's filled with joy? Or would you end up sabotaging it because you don't believe you're deserving of that, or any of that kind of stuff? Okay? I think I've given you enough examples so that you understand what I mean by this. So as much as it may seem like a challenge is something that's annoying and undesirable, you can choose to look at it differently, okay? So next time that some roadblock comes in your way, I invite you to look at it head on, smile and say, thank you, universe, for this growth opportunity. Thank you for this growth opportunity. Even if you're saying it through gritted teeth because somebody's just rear-ended your car and you're going, thank you for this growth opportunity. Thank you for this opportunity for me to practice being calm and positive, even amidst adversity. Because the truth of the matter is, life will always be filled with positive and negative. Every level of your life will come new challenges, new problems, okay? So we cannot, and this is the whole point of practicing, like developing yourself. It's not just about law of attraction, like, here's how it works. Work for me, please. No, the law of attraction is about, okay, how can I become better? How can I become stronger? How can I practice being positive no matter what? How can I, okay, so it's easy to be happy when everything's going right. So when stuff isn't going right, see it as like your personal trainer for personal development, okay? A PT puts you through strain, puts you through pain, puts you through your paces. Why? Because it's the only way that you can strengthen your body. So when shit hits the fan and you end up, faced with something very, very challenging, look at it just the same way as you would look at a personal trainer. You might even hate them in the moment, but you thank them afterwards for the fact that they helped you to grow stronger and fitter. Okay, that's the same thing for all of the universe's challenges that the universe is giving you. So if while watching this video you got some real light bulb moments, or you are definitely excited to look at life with a new perspective so that you can get unstuck and maintain a positive vibration right up until and beyond those manifestations appear into your life, then make sure to give this video a massive thumbs up so I know to make more of them. Comment below any thoughts and realizations, and of course, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell button so that you never miss one of my videos. Until next time, mwah!